What up, YouTube? Timmy's here. Now, here is my opening session segment where I talk about the films that comes out this week, whether they'll be in theaters, streaming, etc. So here's what's coming out. All right, coming to theirs, we got Ghostbusters Afterlife, which is the new installment of the Ghostbusters franchise, where like a single mother and her two children move into this new town. They soon discover that they have a connection to the original Ghostbusters and the secret legacy their grandfather, of course, played by Harold Ramis, by the way, left behind. I mean, this movie looks really cool. I have liked the Ghostbusters franchise. Yes, that includes the 2016 female version. I don't care what anyone says. I will defend that movie until the day I die. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to see where they're gonna take this new one. I mean, you got Finn Wolfhard, Mechanic Grace, Paul Rudd, the original Ghostbusters are back. I mean, this could be really intriguing to watch. The reviews have been really decent. Hopefully, it'll live up to the hype. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, we also got King Richard, which is actually a biopic about Richard Williams, who's of course the father of famed tennis players Venus and Serena Williams. This stars Will Smith, and it looks terrific. I mean, I guarantee. I don't know why, but I'm really thinking This might actually be the film that will win Will Smith his Oscar. I mean, crazy to believe that he'll actually win. I mean, he's been nominated before. Like he was nominated for Ali and Pursuit of Happiness. So it will be cool to see to see the Fresh Prince take his first ever Oscar. That will be really awesome to see. But I'm definitely looking forward to checking this one out. I mean, I don't really know much about tennis or anything like that. I don't know much about the whole true story, but I do love a good inspirational film, and this looks inspirational. So hopefully it'll be decent. Anyway, also out this week we got a movie called Come On, Come On, directed by 20th Century Woman director Mike Mills, starring Joaquin Phoenix. And in it, Joaquin Phoenix plays Johnny, who's an emotionally stunted and soft-spoken radio journalist who travels the country interviewing a variety of kids about their thoughts concerning their world and their future. Then Johnny's saddled with caring for his young nephew Jesse. Jesse brings a new perspective, and as they travel from state to state, effectively turn into emotional tables on Johnny. This looks terrific. I like Mike Mills. Joaquin Phoenix's first movie since Joker, by the way. Just rabbit heads around that. It is black and white, so there's that too. It looks like it could be really cool. It is A24, so there's that. Hopefully it'll be decent and maybe get some Oscar love. Who knows? All right, now also at this week we got Power of the Dog, which is actually coming to theaters. Actually, today, and it's actually going to premiere on Netflix on next month. It is directed by Jane Campion. And it's about this rancher who responds with mocking cruelty with his brother, who brings home a new wife and her son until the unexpected comes to pass. It stars, Ben Nickelback, Jesse Plemons, Kristen Dunst, Cody Smith McPhee. Looks terrific. The cinematography looks great. I like Jane Campion, so I'll definitely give this one a go. I'm not a fan of her like comic book, what she said about comic books, but hey, we all like they're not for everyone, I guess. But at least she didn't say anything about the fans, So yeah. Anyway, also at there's this week and Netflix. Next week we got the new Halle Berry MMA film Bruise, which looks really cool. We also got Tick Tick on Netflix. Now we got Tick Tick Boom, which stars Andrew Garfield as Johnny Lawson. Of course, I did my review for this week. It's terrific. I mean, I kid you not, this is my favorite movie of the year so far. Tick Tick Boom is number one. Main Station in Newark is number two. In the Heights is still number three. Shows how I'm becoming a fan of Lin-Manuel Miranda, I guess. But anyway, this definitely is a terrific film. Lin-Manuel Miranda directed. Andrew Garfield, of course, stars as Lawson, who is pretty much the man who brought Rent, to life. It's a terrific film. You got Vanessa Hudgens, Alexander Shipp. I mean, definitely well worth a watch if you guys haven't seen it. Anyway, also on Netflix, we got The Princess Switch 3, Romancing the Star. Speaking of Vanessa Hudgens, which is the third installment of the Princess Switch films, which I'm not I have checked them out. I'm not a fan of them. I'm sorry. I know they have their fans, but they're just like Hallmark film ripoffs, you know. So yeah, I like Vanessa Hudgens too. I mean, she has been pretty good outside of High School Musical. She's actually pretty good in Tick Tick Boom, by the way. So yeah, but sad to say, this movie was not all that wow it should be. So yeah, or the first two films. I haven't seen the third one yet, so I can't really comment if it's good or not. All right, also out, we got India Sweet and Spices, which looks like an Indian version of Crazy Rich Asians. I don't know why. I'm getting a bit of Crazy Rich Asian vibe from here. It is from the same producers, so maybe that's it. But it's after returning from college, young Allah upends her family's well-ordered life with her brash new independence. When secrets about her parents come to light during a dinner party, it soon pushes her daring, ultimately hilarious confrontation. Could be interesting. It stars Sophia Ali, who I thought was pretty good, and Everybody Wants Some. Has a aura in the cast, which is pretty interesting. So could be interesting, I guess. We also have this week got a movie called Black Friday, which looks terrific here. You know, it's about a group of disgruntled toy employees faces a horde of parasite infected shoppers on Black Friday. Got some really cool actors in this too. You got Bruce Campbell, you got Mike Jai White, David Sawar, who's of course in the new Chucky series. You got some really cool cast members in this. It looks fun, looks entertaining, looks bloody. So, a horror film set on Black Friday. Sign me up with this. You know, Black Friday is one of the craziest times to shop. You know, so seeing a horror film about shoppers become, parasites in this. What more can you ask for? And you got Bruce Campbell here. I mean, Ash Williams fighting off black shopper employees. Sign me up there. All right, now also out this week, we got some documentaries that looks intriguing. We got the real Charlie Chaplin combining unheard audio recordings, dramatic reconstructions, and personal archives. Filmmakers Peter Milton and James Spinney traces Charlie Chaplin's metric rise from slums of Victorian London to the heights of Hollywood stardom. I mean, obviously Charlie Chaplin was way ahead of my time, but I of course have watched Charlie Chaplin movies like The Kid, the Great, not the bad, The Great Dictator is a good one, and of course Robert Downey Jr. played Charlie Chaplin once too, so there's that. I mean, this does look like it could be really intriguing. I mean, a Charlie Chaplin documentary could be intriguing to watch. I mean, he was a legend in the silent movie era, and like the stuff he was able to do there, like in with his silent films, was intriguing. So I'll definitely give this one a go. Could be interesting to check out. All right. Also out this week is another documentary called Kurt Vonnegut, Unstuck in Time, where Robert B. Wood examines the extraordinary life of author Kurt Vonnegut. I don't really know much about like the story, so I can't really comment much about Kurt's documentary there. Um, but another documentary coming out this week is oh boy, is a really intriguing one, and it's a COVID-19 documentary simply titled "The First Wave," documenting the harrowing first 4 months of COVID-19 with brave healthcare workers at Long Island Jewish Medical Center in Queens, New York, as they risked their lives in the epic battle to keep the virus at bay. I mean, I remember when this whole stuff, went down last year. I mean, it was insane. And of course, the whole. I mean, it was a matter of time until we actually see movies about like documentaries about the pandemic. I mean, we have been having lots of stuff about the pandemic lately. Um, and this is actually directed by the same guy who gave us Cartel Land, so there's that too. It looks like this movie definitely looks like it could easily become an Oscar contender for best documentary. So we'll see if that even happens. But yeah, this looks like it could be really intriguing to watch. So maybe it'll be interesting. We'll see. All right. Also, out this week, got a movie called Pups Alone, which is a film about dogs. While an inventor is moving away on a ski trip, neighborhood dogs use his creation to turn his home into a house of horrors for two thieves trying to steal the owner's latest invention. So it's like Home Alone, but with dogs. Hence why it's called Pups Alone. We just had the Home Alone reboot, and now this really. I mean, you also got here who I kid you not. Here's who is even in this movie. You got Jennifer Love Hewitt, Rob Schneider, Dolph Lundgren, Eric Roberts, Jerry O'Connell, Malcolm McDowell. WTF? What the heck, man? Great cast, but this movie looks. I mean, it looks a little bit like God, those other type of dog movies. Not dang it, not Airbud. Dang, I forgot the name of them. There was a couple of them, like Puppy something. Dang, I forgot the actual names. But definitely, we've had seen these type of dog movies before, so yeah. Anywho, also out this week, we got Zeros and Ones, which stars Ethan Hawke, where he's caught Tyrone to stop an immediate terrorist bombing. He plays a soldier desperately seeking news on his prison brother, a rebel with knowledge that could thwart the attack. Navigating the capital's darkness secret, he races through a series of ominous encounters to keep the Vatican from being blown into bits. This is directed by Bad Lieutenant director Abel Ferrara. You got Ethan Hawke. Could be a train. I mean, it looks like those not so great home to video movies that Bruce Willis have done lately. So I don't know. Could be interesting. Abel is a really intriguing director, so I give this a benefit of doubt. All right. Also out, we got Bowling Room on which stars famed British actor Stephen Graham on the busiest night of the year at one of the hottest restaurants in London. Charismatic and commanding head chef Andy Jones balances along a nice edge as multiple personal and professional crises threaten to destroy everything he's worked for. A surprise visit from a health and safety inspector sets the staff on the edge as the overbooked hotspot fills with guests. Jones tries his best to diffuse tensions between management. So could be interesting. I mean, this happened. This actually got a couple of British Independent Spirit Awards, so could be intriguing to watch. We'll have to see if it's all that All right. Also out this week, I kid you not, this is the actual title. Yeah. Here's what this actual film is literally called. Also out this week, we got a movie simply titled Bad Luck Banging or Looney Porn. I just saw the trailer for this. It looks whack. It looks wacky. Here's what it's about. It's about a school teacher who faces a public scandal after a personal sex tape goes viral. And the actual time. I mean, I could imagine anyone actually paying a ticket for this. Goes to the front desk. One ticket for Bad Luck Bang or Looney Porn, please. Yeah, that would be the most embarrassing thing. No wonder why this is not really hardly going too much serious. But I don't know. It could be interesting. This has been getting some decent reviews, so maybe it's something interesting. The title is just weird though. But all right. Also, we got a movie called Alpha Rift, which I don't really wear like a magic helmet. Thirsts a young man into a wonderful world of a modern day knight fighting supernatural evil. Okay, that sounds terrible. We got a horror film called The Feast from IFC, where a wealthy family has a dinner party at its home in Welsh mountains, hosting a local businessman and farmer who holds to broker a business deal. A mysterious young woman arrives to be the family's waitress, and things begin to unravel. Looks like it could be really intriguing. I mean, IFC Midnight could be a hit and miss once in a while, so could be cool, I guess. Now, here's some of the shows that are premiering this week. All right, we got Cowboy Bebop coming to Netflix, where of course based on the anime, where a ragtag crew of bounty hunters chases down the galaxy's most dangerous criminals. They'll save the world for the right price. Now, this stars John Cho, and sad to say, the reviews are not so great. As last I checked, it has a 37% Rotten Tomatoes. I'm still excited for it because I did quite like the trailers. I like John's show. I like the other cast. The original anime is a really cool series, so I'm definitely intrigued to check this one out. Hopefully, I'll enjoy it, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, we also got the great season 2 coming to Hulu with Elle Fanning. I I imagine I didn't really watch the first season; it just didn't really look right to me. So I know it's getting award love, but I would it just didn't really seem like a type of show for me. So I like Elle Fanning and Nicholas Hoult, but still. We also got Marvel's Hit Monkey, which is from Hulu. I've seen what they did with Modoc. I'll definitely give this one a go. It's about a vengeful Japanese snow monkey and a ghost of an American assassin cut down Tokyo's underworld. I mean, you got Jason Sudeikis, George Takai is in this. I don't know. Could be interesting, I guess. It does look intriguing. We also on Amazon we got The Wheel of Time, which is based on the book series, where a member of the magical organization takes like five young people on a journey, believing that one of them might be the reincarnation of the dragon. A power vigil proceeds to save the world of or destroy it. They're saying that this could easily become like Amazon's Game of Thrones, which I'm thinking they want Lord of the Rings should be the next Game of Thrones or something. This does look cool. I mean, you got Rosamund Pike, who's always terrific. So I like some of the other cast members. Never read the book, so I can't really comment on that. But we'll see if it's any cool or not. All right, we also for any like fans of the recent show Squid Game, which by the way, I actually did check out Squid Game. Not a huge fan of it, to be honest. I don't know why. I feel like the hype train it's getting a little bit like too overrated. I think. I mean, the cast is not so bad. I mean, they do seem like likable, and some of the violence is really cool. But to be honest, it was a little bored in my mind with it. So yeah, but this show Hellbound actually looks intriguing. Here you got an unearthly beings deliver condiments, sending individuals to hell and giving rise to religious groups founded on the idea of divine justice. Now, this actually is from the same people who gave us Train to Busan, which was pretty cool. So this does look like it'd be really interesting to watch. Maybe it'll be cool. Hopefully, it'll be a little better than Squid Game. That's for sure. All right. We got Psych 3. This is Gus, which is, of course, the third installment of the Psych film coming to Peacock. Uh, I guess we're never really going to see an actual revival because they're mostly doing films. I guess I can see why, because the lead guy, because the two leads are pretty much on shows now. James Rodriguez, I think his name is now. He's on that show Million Little Pieces, while Duel Hill is in that new Wonder Years series. So I could kind of see why we're probably not getting an actual series revival. But I thought the first film was decent. The second one was okay. I do have to play on the show This Is Us, by the way. I mean, instead of calling it This Is Us, This Is Gus. And the poster is seriously reminiscent of the series. So, of This Is Us show. I mean, they're both NBC related, so I guess it makes sense. All right, we also got The Sex Lives of College Girls premiering, where four roommates navigate their new freedom on prestigious campus of a set college. Could be intriguing. It's from Mindy Kaling, who did a good job with Never Have I Ever. So, see, that's ain't good there. We got Star Trek Discovery Season 4 coming to Paramount Plus, which, by the way, I have watched Star Trek Discovery. Not big as on it as most people are. So, yeah. I mean, I think Picard is actually a better show, in my opinion. I did check out Picard. Not a bad show there. So, sorry about that. All right, last but not least, for Tiger King fans, we got Tiger King 2 premiering. I still gotta check it out, the second season. But the first season, through the hype of the pandemic last year, one of the biggest things to come out in 2020 was Tiger King. And this show looks like season 2 looks bonkers. I mean, we don't have Carol Baskins too much in this, but we are following more of Joe Exotic. So I don't know. We'll see how good Tiger King 2 will be. I like how they're calling it Tiger King 2 and not Tiger King Season 2. Try to make it as a film, you know. But anyway, that's pretty much it. let me lead you guys. Which of these films or even shows are you interested in? Are you interested in Ghostbusters Afterlife, King Richard, Come On, Come On, Tiger King 2, Battle of Bang? I don't know. Who's excited for that? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notification. This is Timmy signing out.